Detroit Lions today. Justin Fields makes his return. Me and Bobby, we're gonna break it all down. C-Dubb's coming too. Don't worry about it. Dub will be here, but we're gonna get all into it all and more right after this.
Now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What happened? You can't hear?
Truly, see, I don't know what
There
just
you go.
happened there.
You
I have
good
no
now,
idea
though.
what just happened. That's crazy. Anyway, Restream's fucking up, but Bobby, man, Justin Fields making his return today, man. What do you think Justin Fields is going to cover? Are you expecting Russ? Do you think he's going to be able to kind of figure it out as the course of the game goes on, or do you think this first game may be a little bit of a rough go for Justin Fields coming back after missing the last 4 or 5 games?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a little rough to start, but I think you'll see him get his feet under him. Hopefully, Luke Getsy is part of that plan to help kind of accelerate that process. So I think it's gonna be some rush to start off, but I think he's gonna have to shake it off for sure, like pretty damn quick. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a quarter or two quarters max, and then he got to be ready to rock and roll in that second half to at least give your team a chance. And I understand, like, he might be some rust coming out, but one thing that the Bears should be able to lean on is the run game. I think that'll help them a lot. You know what I'm saying? Don't come out and let the first play be an empty set, bro. Please. Yeah. Don't let the first play be an empty set, man. The first play should be, hey, we on offense. We know where we at. We know where we got to start at. Let's go and punch the Detroit Lions in the face first. Don't wait for them to hit us in the mouth. Let's hit them in the mouth first. I know that, but yeah. We dealing with Luke Getsy, so we don't know.
Exactly. And this is coming fresh off the news that dropped today that the Bears are not expected to go after a quarterback in the draft. I know K2 Clips is going to cry in the corner after this. So because, hey, they're committed to Justin Fields, and it makes sense. Like, as much slander as some Bears fans try to throw towards Justin Fields, people forget and really try to overlook or label it as excuses the situation that he came into. But before Justin went down, he was playing extremely well, leading the league in touchdowns, minimizing the interceptions. And I really think this is going to be a good example of how we can take a look at how Justin really has tried to grow as like the mental aspect. Because now you've been sitting on the sideline for weeks watching this team play. You've had a headset on every single one of those games. We need to really see that evolution. And again, that's not to say that it's not going to come out and he may have to fill out, get himself in rhythm a little bit to start. But Justin Fields, I expect to really come in and kind of shut up some of the doubters today.
I believe he can. You know what I'm saying? And it's already, I believe the doubters should have been shut up. You know what I'm saying? We already told y'all, hey, let's root for the Chicago Bears. Let's not make this a Tyson Bagent versus Justin Field thing. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of, solved itself. That's how we should have, at least not us, because we told y'all to pump the brakes. We told y'all. But for some of the ones out there,
his leash is short. His leash, the only leash that's short is the one your wife got around your neck. But my guy, keep going, Bobby.
I was just gonna say, but hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I couldn't understand what rust supposed to mean, or like, can it actually be a factor within the game? But it's okay. Hey, shut him up.
Listen, man, it is what it is, bro. Like, me and Steve-O had the emergency episode earlier, and you just got to come down to this. Is some sports fans in general are just idiots. It just is what it is. Like, I'm not going to make, if y'all can't tell by my Bulls rant, I'm at the place now where I'm not holding back no words for anybody. Some of y'all just fucking stupid. That just is what it is, bro. C-Dubb in the building. What's going on, Dub?
What's up, y'all? What's the word? I got modem problems.
I see you got the whole bald head showing today. Shout out to my guy.
Hey.
Shout out to my guy.
Watch your head.
Hey, bro, I know when it's time to give up. That's all it is. I know when it's time to give up.
Listen, ain't no shame in that, bro. My hairline got a certain point. If it passes that point, everything must go but the beard. I'm gonna be just a Viking in this motherfucker. Hey, but with that said, how you feeling about Justin Fields coming to his first game after missing some extended time, Dub? We got 30 seconds of solid internet from C-Dubb, bro. Oh,
here
you
we
frozen
go.
there for a second, bro.
Am I back? Am I back?
You back?
Yes.
You good?
Okay, okay. Hey, yeah, man. But man, I'm gonna give some. I'm gonna give some props to Tyson Bagent. He did okay while he was in there. He had some low points and he had some high points, but it's time to get back to the number one quarterback on this team, and that's Justin Fields. And we getting some good players back coming off injury. I'm just excited. This is the most excited I've been since game one when we had that fart against the Green Bay Packers. But this the most excited I've been for a game in a long time, bro. We need it too in Chicago. Damn it, we need it.
Definitely do. But let's do what we usually do, man. Talk about offense, defense. I wanted to start off with Justin Fields, clearly, because that is the biggest story coming into this game. But let's flip the script. We talked a little bit about Justin. Let's flip it to the actual defense. How are you expecting the defense to perform today against the Detroit Lions offense?
I think that I think at least defensively they got to be ready to go. Again, you on the road. You got to eventually punch people in the mouth, bro. The tone setter is in. Jaquan Brisker is there. Everybody's back, at least for the most part. You got your new addition in Montez Sweat, who has been making an impact so far. You got to go ahead, and I think the number one thing is you got to slow down this running game to make these guys one-dimensional. That run game gets going. They love to run the play action and run a lot of different things off of that run game that benefits the Lions for sure. And they're going to have to go ahead and figure this thing out. You know what I'm saying? So the defense overall, I think they will have a good game. I don't think it's going to be a high scoring game to where you get 30 and 40 points, but you got to be able to do enough. So that's how I'm looking at it from the defensive side.
Yeah, I mean, the defense, I look at this and I think that this is a situation where if the secondary keeps playing solidly as they have been, and we've seen improvements as well from that defensive line, I do think that the Bears can perform pretty well in this one. I think a lot of the Detroit Lions' weaknesses play into some of our strengths, but as well on the other side of that, if the Bears aren't prepared to come into this one, I don't think we gotten a clear indication if Jack Sanborn is playing, because I know. It looks like he is. Jack Sanborn is in, and Tremaine Edmonds is back. So shout out to that. But I definitely think that this is something that the Bears need to come in and play well. And I really like Montez Sweat now being back. I think has made a lot of things easier in the defense as a whole. And I think that that's going to be important as well for this team to come in. How their defensive line performs, it makes the game easier. So the secondary, I'm looking for big things from the secondary. I do think that Kyler Gordon, you're going to look for him to be used even in some of that run defense. I like how they've been doing that as far as having Kyler Gordon both run and pass blitzing it at times. I think we're going to see a lot of that today as well.
Yeah, bro. I think that I think the Lions, they dealing with a few injuries on their offensive line. So the Chicago Bears, the D line should be able to do something if they can go ahead and make this, a game to where they can at least generate some pass rush against Jared Goff and then slow down the run on top of that. I think that's the number one thing you should be focused on is stopping that run and then allow yourself to be able to drop guys back up in coverage to make it a lot more harder for the Detroit Lions because, again, Ben Johnson, he can draw up some plays and he knows how to call the game pretty damn well. But he loves to get that play action thing going with Jared Goff. So that's where it starts, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely starts there. When you look at Jared Goff coming into this game, how worried are you about him going off on the Bears, man?
I'm gonna show him his respect. You know what I'm saying? Even though they got the 3 losses, and in those 3 losses, they lost bad. They still got 7 wins on top of it. So you got to show them their respect. And when he's able to do what he do, he's able to put points on the board. Just last week against the Chargers, it was sometimes I was like, ain't no way they about to drive back down and score another touchdown. Then they did it. So I gotta show him his respect, and we can't come into this acting like, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna be a mediocre quarterback. He should be ready to go, and he should be comfortable at home. So I got to show him that much respect.
Facts. Now, David Montgomery, the ex-Bears, coming in here. Him and Jahmyr Gibbs are going to try to make the front set a long night for the front seven on the Chicago Bears. Are you worried about David Montgomery going off, bro?
Man, look, hit that motherfucker. Hit him. Hit him. Don't let no 75-yard run go off.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're going to give a few 5-yard, 6-yard runs here and there, cool. But don't let them break nothing over 10, 20, nothing like that, because then you know it's really bad. If you got these big 300-pound defensive linemen chasing after this guy for 20, 30 yards, you're going to be in trouble. So you got to go ahead and silence this guy because I'm pretty sure he's going to be ready to play.
Yeah, I mean he's been motivated. We saw even before the season started with that little thing when he held up. That like he as much as he says he's gonna treat this just like another game, which was a quote that came out. Nah, he gonna come in and he's gonna be trying to kill the Chicago Bears. And listen, the history in Chicago is when players leave Chicago and they come back and play us, they kill us. So we can't let that happen tonight.
Right. We cannot let that happen. You definitely don't even want to allow that to happen, especially because these guys feeling good. You got the St. Brown brother over there, Amon Ra,
Yeah.
talking crazy every week about the guys in the division. Hey, you cannot get these guys more fuel to the fire. Hey, we gotta, I know it's probably sound crazy, but we gotta back EQ up, bro. We can't have him on the podcast getting talked about, man. For real.
That's funny. Yeah, definitely, man. Anything left on the defense before we switch to focus on the O, bro?
Man, I hope that with Tremaine Edmonds back, we still see that he's following up behind it, from them last few weeks that what he had, because a lot of people believe that Sanborn came in and filled in probably the same or if not better. And I can't be mad at that from what people evaluate and what they saw. So he got to be ready to go. And I think he's going to have to be a big piece to that run game. And also
Yeah.
have his antennas going, because them play action passes are going to be there. It's going to happen. So you got to be ready and make some tackles, bro.
Facts. And I mean, listen, we've seen Jack Sanborn really thrive. He's in as well. Him, Deontay Foreman, Tremaine Edmonds, all clear to play. They'll be active today. But Tremaine Edmonds is making his return. He has to remind people of what he can be. This defense has been playing solid. They've been improving. But I'll tell you what, Jack Sanborn has been in that middle linebacker, and he's looked considerably better than you. So hopefully Tremaine Edmonds comes in and he plays much better, focuses more. And like I said, I think the added pressure from the defensive line, how they've been playing as well, is going to help that linebacking core overall. But yeah, Tremaine Edmonds, a big thing looking at him to see how he's going to perform for sure.
Facts.
All right, let's switch to the offense, man. With the offense, there are a couple of critical matchups here in this one, man. The offensive line against the pass. Darnell Wright is about to be tested this whole entire game. The whole game, bro.
Facts. Darnell Wright about to have himself, a huge challenge. And then also Braxton Jones. He about to have a huge challenge as well. But with now all these guys back, Cody Whitehair not in the lineup, the Bears should be fine, in my personal opinion. Will they lose some plays? Obviously, yes, you will lose some plays. But for the most part, you have to show up. Hence why I said I don't want these guys coming out of empty set. Set the tone early. If you get the ball first, or even if you don't, on your first offensive possession, you need to be running the ball to hit these guys right in the mouth. Let them know your strong suit right there with the offensive line has been running the ball. So hit these guys in the mouth and let them know, hey, we got something up our sleeve. That's still to be determined on what it is, though, Matt Eberflus. But at the end of the day, you got to show up, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
for sure. Dub, we're talking about the offense, man. How you feeling about the offense coming into this game? Is he frozen again?
Dub is not having a good morning.
That's crazy, bro.
Oh,
That's wild, bro.
Definitely.
Hey, he needs to replace his internet provider, bro.
Oh, bro, definitely call in and tell him, hey, it's over. Oh, the real. Steve-O bring gas. Yeah. Steve-O bring gas.
That's crazy. Like, he didn't even make it a good 30 seconds. Jesus Christ.
Bro.
With that said, listen, yeah, Darnell Wright's going to be tested. Like you said, Braxton's offensive line overall. And I'm really excited to see, like, this offensive line being fully healthy. Everybody back to the positions that we expect them to. You got Nate Davis next to the rook. You got Braxton Jones and Tevin Jenkins on the other side. We know that the center position is a weak spot for the Chicago Bears, but it all starts clearly with the offensive line. It got to be.
Agreed. I mean, because you can't just sit there and let these guys, tee off on you. At some point, bro, you got to fight back, bro. Even the scariest people I done seen in grammar school, high school, and even in life. A couple times, I even seen a young student turn into a Super Saiyan before. After getting smacked a couple times. So, hey, come on, you can't keep getting smacked. You got to at least, turn up one time, man. Turn up one time.
Gotta give him to him one time, man. Gotta give it to him one time. How you feeling about the Bears wide receivers against the Detroit Lions secondary?
Oh, they should be all right. I know DJ Moore is happy. He ain't had over 60 yards since Jay Fields went down. He should be able to get you a hundo today. I believe DJ Moore gets him 100-yard game today. We'll see how many turnovers. And I think that you got to continue to lean on Cole Kmet. Hey, he been running a lot more physical these last few weeks. Let's continue it on. And he's having a solid season. Got to show him some love on that. Let's get it.
For sure. We got Steve-O hit that call real quick. He was ready. Steve-O, how you feeling about the Bears offense coming into this game, brother? You can't hear us?
We definitely can't hear you.
We can't hear you. I check to see if your things.
Damn, everybody going through it.
Man, everybody going through it, bro. We got all types of internet issues around here.
Real.
That's crazy. All right. But yeah, as far as the wide receiver core, like you said, with Cole Kmet, I do think that this is going to be a day where, especially with Justin Fields passing down the field. I can't remember. I think it was Wednesday's daily episode. I talked about how Justin Fields coming in and adding that added element of being able to go down the field more consistently than what Tyson Bagent has. If they keep all other things the same, we should see an evolution from this Bears offense as well. And this is the secondary to where you can have that success against for sure. So,
yeah, I think, man, and I also want to see, like, how do you continue to include Deontay Foreman with this run game? I think that's a crucial part, simply because I think they're going to show love to Khalil Herbert, but you got to continue to run Deontay Foreman. He's been running, bro. Every time he touches the ball, it's positive. He's getting touchdowns. You got to keep him in the game. And I understand we love Rojo. I love him too. But right now, the second best, or at least the first best so far, has been Deontay Foreman these last few weeks. You got to give it to him.
Yeah, I mean, Deontay Foreman averaging 4.8 yards per carry, I think, off the top of my head. Then you got Khalil Herbert coming back. He's averaging 5.5 yards per carry. And so you theoretically, between those two players being back, and even if you do use Roschon Johnson and some, like, your running game needs to be the thing that you can rely on heavily in this game. The running game needs to absolutely be something that and the thing is, I wish we could even say that we could trust Luke Getsy to do that, and we can't. Bro. We can't.
Agreed. That's the only thing is Luke right there.
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
He the reason.
We can hear you now, gang.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. How you feeling about the offense coming into this game, Steve?
Yeah, like y'all been saying, like, if our identity is not running the ball, like I was looking at a lot of games last year, and I'm like, okay, we understand, like, we didn't want to see a ton of running the ball with Justin, or just running period, but like it worked. Don't sit there and go away from stuff that work, and you just went away from it just because you wanted to see if he could throw the ball, which is understandable. But at the same time, run game is your key. Run game is always going to be the key to our victory. Every time we have a good run day, we win the game. So you got to punch their heads in their mouth. We already know they got some limitations on the O-line today. They injured, so you got to hit them where it hurt. You got to.
Facts.
Yeah, you got to. And so, it's a lot of things coming into this game that we can see, and hopefully, Justin Fields being back now, kind of makes everything kind of settle into its positions. But the Bears have to be locked in, and unfortunately, we have to execute our game plan so near perfectly to be in a game like this. Because listen, Luke Getsy sucks ass at play calling. He just does. Man. But when we do see him be decent, is when the Bears have a lead. So the Bears, if they can get out to an early lead, hey, it'll look like a completely different offense, bro. Completely different.
So we gotta pray that he wake up with sense today,
bro.
That's
hopefully that script is good. Hopefully the first 15 plays is good, bro. Go ahead.
But that's the problem. Like, anybody could write a script out the first. What tells me as a coach is them after that script. Show me what you gonna do when you see, okay, this game plan didn't work. Yeah. Like, that's the thing that I always looked at with this coaching. It's not because, bad plays here, bad plays there, I don't like this call here. I think that's why everybody think we don't look like that. You're not showing that you can adjust with any situation. That's what a good football coach is about, because every time you could come into the game and say, we're going to run the ball. Now, if they stop that run, then what you going to do?
Facts.
That's what makes coaches a coach. That's why coaches get hired, because not only can they come up with a good game plan, they can come up with another game plan in the midst of a game.
Right. And I think
go ahead.
And I was going to say, and I think that's how the team plays too. When you see Luke Getsy, he gets frantic and he gets nervous and anxiety is running through him as a play caller, that feeds right on to the players on the field. Tampa Bay game, Denver Broncos game. We can keep going out and naming different things. They're going back to last season. And that's what cost them the games. They be having opportunities to win some of these games. But once the anxiety and the pressure rises, it gets into his play calling and that leaks into the field.
Yep, and that's why experience is so key when it comes to looking at who you want your OC and head coach to be, because only experience is going to be the catalyst to why you are able to make good sound decisions in the face of pressure. He hasn't been in those pressure moments. And if anything, those pressure moments was good because you had a Hall of Fame quarterback to lean back on.
Mm-hmm.
So, like when you have all the pressure on you, it shows everything. The team is always the reflection of its coaches. If your coaches look like they're staring into space, don't know what to do next, our team look like that. Our linebackers be out there just guessing, missing tackles. We out there, like you said, he gets frantic with the offense. We start throwing dumb balls. We start playing out of position and everything. It's just when you have a sound coaching staff, your team is sound. And that's every time we've had a sound plan and Luke Gessie just woke up on the right side of the bed and said, I'm going to coach these motherfuckers today, we win games.
Facts.
But that only been 6 games.
Truer words have not been spoken, my friend, because, it's been tough. It's been rough right now. We got some things that we definitely need to work on, but I do think that this is something where the Bears can start turning some things around, right? Last 7 games, I think, is going to be extremely important for this team to come together, to play well, to stay healthy, use this health to build off of, and then we can take a look and do some evaluation towards the end of the season. I like what me and Steve-O talked earlier about the fact that they've come in, they're committed to Justin Fields. That's out there now, so those questions can go away, and we just got to see how the Bears are going to perform for the rest of the time. But hey, it's time. It gets to that point. We got to predict the score. Who wants to go first and give them their score prediction for today?
I say 30-28. Bears.
Oh, shock.
Shit.
Because I feel with this coaching staff, the only way we win is shootouts. That's the only way we're going to win. Unless, like I said, unless this defense ain't faking and is actually improving.
All right.
Man, I'm be honest. I'm on both sides. I got a lot of reasons to pick both of them, but I gotta go with what my eyes been telling me, and I gotta see it. Matt Eberflus said he got something up his sleeve. I need to see it first. You know what I'm saying? So, unfortunately, I gotta pick the Lions to win 28-24 against the Chicago Bears, but I do think they compete hard. They just can't get it done, unfortunately.
Man, I can see where the Bears could absolutely have some success in this game, right? And that's where the thing keeps coming back, is because, like, I love this team, and I know that we're playing better. I know that we've been increasing in the areas that we've been wanting to see for a while, but it comes down to asking yourself, like, can they do enough against the Detroit Lions? And the Detroit Lions only losing 2 games in the season so far. Their defense is ranked top 10. And I say all that, and I say, hey, fuck it. This is our division. Even though not this season, the Detroit Lions are going to win it. We winning today, 35-32.
Let's get
And the only reason I'm saying that is because I just seen Denver beat the Bills. So anything can fucking happen.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's why I was so on the fence. You know what I'm saying? Simply because if you look at it, the Bears are 0-8. Well, Matt Eberflus is 0-8 within the division the last 2 seasons. Last 2 seasons. And then you look at some of the things, you know, the injury on the offensive line, the defensive line. Yeah, they got Aiden Hutchinson, but after that, it's still a little shaky. They got injuries in that secondary. I could point to a lot of things, but you got it. Yeah, exactly. Because if we come out an empty set from play one, I'm gonna be like, look, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? What are we doing?
I get what you're saying, Aaron Stars. They do have a better coach, but I'm just saying that team is ass.
Look at Dub. It's froze. He didn't even get to say nothing. Oh no, he's on froze. You want to get in your score prediction before we get up out of here, Dub? I can't hear you, bro.
Check your bike.
I think your bike is mute.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get this in before I get zapped off this motherfucker. I am the quintessential Chicago Bears fan. I get paid to give an honest and biased opinion, but fuck that. The Lions come in here with two great running backs, a big, tall, skinny ass quarterback that doesn't move very much. He's very good though if he get time back there. I'm taking the Chicago Bears. I'm taking the Chicago Bears. 28-24. Mark it down.
My boy got it out. Shout out to
Brandon
C-Dubb.
Jet told us, hurry up, C-Dubb.
Hurry up. You gotta hurry up. Oh, that's hilarious, man. Well, there goes our score predictions, man. C-Dubb, Bobby and the fellas will be on for the live call on that. But hey, let's hope the Bears get a dub. Let's hope we can come back after this game and we talking about a Bears dub. It's been a minute. So hey, there you go.
Please.
Bro. It's gonna be exciting. Nonetheless, it's gonna be exciting as hell because Justin is back. Bro.
Well, this shit could just go left, but we ain't gonna speak that.
This motherfucker, Steve. Don't speak it into existence.
I'm not.
Steve.
I'm just putting it in the back of my head. So
Oh,
I won't
look,
fucking
it's
go
going
off.
out. There you go.
What
They
happened?
said, "What's on your hoodie?" Haize, BL Jet asked, "What's the
Give me what's on
disclaimer?"
my hoodie.
He said,
I
"What's the
think they talking
disclaimer
about the
on your
Bears
hoodie?"
spot, the little bit white spot, the white logo.
The little stuff
This
going across. Yeah,
NFC North Division, go Bears.
let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah, that's it.
Should say fuck them, but you know.
This man.
All right, y'all, man. We'll be back here for the game. And you see me again at halftime, man. Make sure you guys are following the show at Shy Bears Central. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, ChicagoBearsCentral@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text message and or voicemail, 773-242-9336. We're the number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. We about this bitch.
Hit your head with that shit door.
Xfinity.